Loss by 27. Just throw that one out. 5 to shoot. Wolf's got to go to work. 3 to shoot. Needs some help. Burnett provides it. His shot blocked by Biddle, and Oregon on the move. Good defensive numbers. Bamba takes it all the way in and draws the foul on Wolf.
Wow, TJ Bamba like a locomotive coming downhill. I mean, that's best case scenario for Oregon. Having the ability to score without time elapsing.
So TJ Bamba at the line. Missed the front end a moment ago. And he'll get one more. It was a 2-shot foul per the officials on the floor. They called this a shooting foul.
They called it. Yeah, they called it on Wolf, but it didn't seem like there was a ton of contact there.
Did you get that kind of continuation when you were playing?
No. Absolutely not.
2 for 2 and a 2-point game. We are coming down the stretch. What a start to our busy night on the Big Ten Network.
We knew this was going to be a good one, Kevin. We talked about this for a month.
Yeah, you and I had this one kind of circled on our respective calendars.
Yeah. Okay, so Trey Donaldson taps his neck. So let's see what kind of play they get on this. Oh, Nate Biddle. Well, he has been stellar this evening.
He wanted to get it to Wolf. Now Wolf in the corner for 3. Won't go. Rebound back tap to Donaldson. And now you're going to have to foul if you're Oregon, and Barthelemy fouls Wolf. 24
SWB audio capture not registered.
Boy, Nate Biddle made a heck of a defensive play, but his teammates got to come up with that loose ball. Can't ask much more of your big to block a jump shot. Now you got a loose ball, but Michigan been able to really come up with the majority of those all evening.
First free throw for Wolf, good, and one more to come in the 3-point game. 10 minutes away from tipping at Jersey Mike's in Piscataway. You know that place is packed. And oh, by the way, Dylan Harper returning to join Ace Bailey in a game that is giant for Rutgers tonight against Illinois.
I think that's why Harper's back. I have to admit, Kevin, I'm a little surprised to see him back.
Yeah, I'm delighted to see him back.
I am as well.
4-point game, 2-possession game. Oregon will push quickly.
Now you got the best point guard in the league for this scenario in Shelstad.
Offensive rebound, Barthelemy fouled. Oh, that's the last thing Dusty May wanted to see happen, is the foul on Danny Wolf to stop the clock and give Barthelemy, an 85% shooter, 2 free throws.
Barthelemy doing a great job of tracking down that loose ball, giving his team yet another possession.
To a 1-possession game with Golden returning for Cheddar.
So you see this lineup on the floor for Michigan. You got superior ball handling all the way around, and Vlad Golden can be used as a pressure release with his size.
Each team with 2 timeouts. Possession arrow favoring Oregon, and now the Ducks will use one of those 2 remaining timeouts. 78-76.
SWB audio capture not registered.
Michigan trying to remain unbeaten on their home floor this year. They're 10-0 coming into play here at Chrysler Center. And you see the upcoming schedule for the Ducks. They got to go to Michigan State. That's coming up on Saturday. Then they're back home. Northwestern makes the trip. Rutgers makes the trip. They go then to Iowa and Wisconsin. Some opportunities still to come for a team in Oregon, Stephen, that had such a really strong non-conference slate going to that Players Era tournament and winning. It's not going to take a lot of wins for Oregon to punch their ticket beyond the Big Ten season.
I agree with you, and I think they have a very strong resume, and you referenced the fact that they're going to get more ample opportunities trying to navigate this gauntlet of this conference for the first time. And I tell you what, when you're coming in on a 3-game losing skid, you could come in with low confidence. That has not been the case with the Ducks. They have fought from behind all night long.
Here we go, Michigan fans. And keep in mind, with those 8 quad 1 wins and those non-conference wins, Oregon probably will be seated higher than a number of Big Ten teams that finish higher than them in the standings, because each game is judged individually by the men's basketball selection committee, and Oregon did a great job, as you said, Stephen, in the non-conference.
Well, when you have wins over Texas A&M and Alabama, those wins are going to carry a long way on Selection Sunday. Now, 2-point game, Michigan trying to hang on. The inbound coming from Roddy Gale, and he's going to have to use the timeout.
This is where the quickness of Oregon is paying off, making it very difficult for Michigan to shake free and try to get a clean inbounds look.
So now each team down to 1 timeout. Both teams over the limit. Double bonus.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
So we've talked about Oregon and their postseason futures. What about Michigan and the resume that Dusty May has built with a team that's already got more conference wins and more overall wins than they had last season? Mike DeCourcy has them solidly in as a 6th seed at this point. Some good wins at Wisconsin, at UCLA, and at USC.
Oh, very healthy resume. You talk about a 17 net and a 21 Ken Palm rating. Those are very, very solid. And you reference the wins, no quad 3 or 4 losses. So both of these teams are really primed with their stellar resumes throughout the season.
Going to be fascinating. Dusty May's going back to Indiana this weekend. He was a manager for Bob Knight back in the day. Here's Gale looking to inbound around Biddle. In it comes to Donaldson. Donaldson gets rid of it to Wolf. Clock continuing to run. Under 10 seconds. Gale's the guy they want to have the ball in his hands, and they give the foul with 8.3 to go. Now Gale on the year the best free throw shooter. But tonight he's 4 for 6 at the line.
And he's been a little shaky in the second half, Kevin. Some of the plays he's made is a little surprising. So, and hey, kudos to Michigan right there. That's textbook breaking pressure via the pass.
Gale 3 for 4 at the line in the second half. Nothing but net.
I'd like to see players step up confidently when it's nothing but nylon like that.
Oregon has not hit a bucket in the last 3 minutes and 10 seconds. They're down 3 with the big free throw coming here. Two-possession game again.
By Shellstad on the push.
Michigan's made their last 7 free throws. Here comes Shellstad, clock running. Hand off to Angel, taking a lot of time. Angel on the drive, blocked by Wolf. Shellstad backing it out into the corner. The 3 off, no good.
SWB audio capture, not registered.
Hang on at home against a Duck team that battled hard on the road. Michigan wins it 80-76, and Oregon has lost 4 straight.
I'll tell you what, great effort by both sides. Really impressive to see Oregon fight their way back in this game. But even more impressive that Michigan made the plays down the stretch, hit the free throws they needed to, and were strong enough with the rock to come home with this victory.
And Michigan now 4-0 against the West Coast Big Ten schools this year. Dusty May's team has had the answers, whether they go west or the West comes east. Either way, they're perfect against the West, and Andy Katz is with head coach Dusty May.
Well, Dusty.